Just as proficiently, looking for some type of an 8 take towards starting off the pre-round, but immediately everyone moving over to B.
Cool
Viper
piece.
scan over at mid.
I'm getting too excited about like just when I see a little cool piece of micro, but you teleport up top to that box close in mid in the pre-round. That lets you place that trademark in mid outside the tube early without having to put any risk to yourself.
I have a little bit of info if anyone wants to come down that tube still. What CLG's doing right now is just manipulating Gen-G with most minimal util. I don't even think the recon dart was let go from on, but they get so much control of this B main space. No triple crossfire available this time. Off of this Viper ball a little bit, they shove everyone back and really work the rotates. Denying and just wasting a little bit of time. Gen-G kind of read that fake setup 3 towards the A side. Now there's a huge advantage while this Viper wall is kind of down for them to put up their own and get that B site.
Yeah, but look at this setup. Tier has the utility just to buy time. Orb goes up, Molly's will follow. Dark goes deep too. They're biding their time. They're allowing these rotations to come on through. CLG, now they're in this tough situation where they know players are here, but that time is so low, they can't really cancel.
25 seconds, still staying silent. Not even sure if both Nick bites are used from the defensive side. Yeah, T-Rage is basically out of everything for now. Hunter's Fury will be there though to deny even more time. 14 on the clock. This is going to be tough for CLG. Bungie, the active player, already down. Claudia has one of the sickest lurks I've ever seen. The spray's not going to hit just right now, and actually just it's 1 overall. A chance for 3. Claudia's still on that backside. Spike finally down. There's a little bit of a balancing that going down. Claudia is still active over towards bottom tube. Another scan kind of brought in. She's buying so much time and instilling fear. Not sure if they even hear that TP all the way back towards spawn side, towards B main. 3v2, Lily and Carly really need to find a way to just break this down. Find a good spike timing with the fake and that push as well. We'll break the own Hunter's Fury coming in. This is going to be so tough for Gen-G. Just take over. Delayed shots as well. You understand it's a fake tap. Double swing, but it's mistimed. Carly will have to try to stick it to half. It's done from CLG. A round that I thought where they had not enough time, they make some of their own and win it out.
Teleport to protect her teammate with the Hunter's Fury. That was the whole play there. She buys time in mid, so the Hunter's Fury is more potent, and then she has the protection for her Sova in front. Really, really nice round from CLG, but no one's checking Lily. As I say that, she gets checked. All good.
Check for there as well, do it in style. And now they're really being a lot slower. CLG at least when it comes to this take. Lots of info bought from Bungie, but she's denied once more. Unfortunate. They understand Claudia because jump scared from the top belt check. We'll be on her own somewhere on the map, maybe finding a way to flank the flanker. That's at least Lynn's thought process. It's not going to go down today. Another spike plant for CLG. Looks like another round already locked in as it's just sheriffs on the Gen-G side.
CLG and these tendencies, I feel like it is some of these rounds where they're just doing the same thing when given the same stimuli every single time. This is the third anti-eco where they've gone B. They just go for a full B execute, leave Claudia alone on every one of these rounds. Unfortunately for Gen-G though, even if they know that, they're yet to find a reply. They're yet to find a reaction on through. So I suppose if it's working, keep it working. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And move forward play here. This is just for the pit. So few players do this these days because of the risk of that early updraft. And well, the updraft came through. Ture was just quicker. The drone will not spot her. So all's good on the front towards A. But in mid, Lynn looking to get aggressive. She's at risk here. There are so many players in close, but the dash gets her away safe.
With them spotting the op as well and knowing that Lynn is mid, a lot more opens up for the side of CLG. Maybe some confidence to roll down that B lane. I know that Tour de Force is not active for now, so it's not going to be an op they're going to be running into or that long-range rifle. Patience as that scan comes in. Hannah has to actually back off. The 1 millisecond of shot not coming in. The perfect reflect time won't be there. A boost up from the side of CLG. What strat is this? Go over that boiler wall and they find Hannah.
That's so good out of them. They know that that player will be isolated, and they punish on through it. Carly in trouble as well. She has to worry about the high. She has to worry about the low. Her wires get crossed, and she doesn't find either angle. 5v3 now, and the op misses its chance. Lynn should be dead, and Claudia will finish that job. Tire is the only one who can hold on in this round. They're trying to get her out of the pit, but the thing is, they can just plant for spawn. They don't even have to contend. They can just leave this Viper to chill on out. You have your space, we have ours.
Asking that one friend that never wants to go out to come out, not going to happen at all. Just wants to stay indoors, and Bungie will just watch that right side. Is a judge could be a possibility. T-Ray's gonna dodge that recon dart. Has barely any room to get active.
I feel like it's just like a snapping turtle in the pond. You've been hired to get rid of it, but you really don't want to commit in. You have not been paid enough to deal with this turtle. And T-Ray, oh, she might be going for a fight
Turtle
here,
POV.
but the turtle's head spotted and taken on down. Bungie, a good job to her, as Lily should be able to just hold on to this operator, and we should head our way into the 11th round.
See, even sometimes with patience, you give a turtle, what, even like an updraft or knives, give a turtle a pit to hide in. It doesn't matter. The hair still kind of wins. At the start of the race, at least, right? I want to see exactly how far this race really gets CLGs now. I'm liking a lot of these, hey, patient, let's see who's where. Does Lynn have the op in mid? What's going on? Right? That beat's nice, but now it's time for the updraft plays to come in. Looking for anything as 2 drones basically fly all the way up top in the sky. Lynn is spotted. That box, not really spammable. They have to get up close and personal with the shots. Bungie even skips that snake bite, has a big timing on the backside of Yellow, but does not land the shots with the blaze in the sky. She gets denied, but so much information bot. They know there's 2 on the backside of Yellow, 1 Sova on the right side. The scan is there. Hannah can't really play off of it now. The defense is crumbling from the side of Gen-G. Toxic Screen also not up defensively. All sight lines open. They have a 3-point lockdown here. All sheriffs, and just what? 1 op.
Yeah, I thought they were going to commit to buying the rifles in this round, but last second they switch it up. They like to have money next instead, and that decision could come back to be a detriment. You see that CLG has realized that, though. They see the pistols, they see the lesser weapons, so they're just waiting, holding to see if Gen-G will re-aggress to grab those weapons.
They're going to hear exactly where this recon comes from. Cut noise, add pressure, make noise, kind of takes that full pressure away. Going to be a Spectre on one side, T-Ray active, Han delayed on the trade. After that, though, 25 seconds still left. They have a little bit of control overall of the sites. Means you're going to be down, so no wall opportunity, no option there. Gives Claudia free space to take that fight. Rise to lock it down as Lily falls. That's the 7th round for CLG. Frost Acid combo. Might stop her in the process. She does not go straight for it. The snake bite also is a little bit off. Yeah.
All good. So Lynn stays alive in this one, and we'll just tuck in close as the rifle, so not greeting too much for that orb, but this is a 4-stack towards A. Right call for Gen-G.
4-stack with rifles. It's about to get furious on this site. They hear a lot of bullets being sprayed, though. CLG is like, huh? It's 5 on A. Desperation from Gen-G.
Yeah, and look at the setup. It's still very much for these strike marks just to hold the space in mid. There's nothing locking down towards B, but CLG doesn't know that just yet. They are taking their time to re-clear, and they force Gen-G to reset out of this stack.
You can just snap back all the way over towards A, but they know the toxic screen is there, though, so a lot of delay will be on that A site. The acid bites might be on that A site. B might be free. No trademarks on the lane either. As CLG walks up, they're going to just see absolute ease. Dodge the drone as well. It finds 1 shot, kind of. No one really getting pulled, though, towards that B site.
Yeah, that drone timing is a little bit too early, maybe. No, the information game actually swings in the favor of Gen-G. They've recommitted in towards this play, but keep your eyes on mid. Claudia is going to try and break this trademark. Normally, the breaking of the trademark is indicative of a B hit. Will that call for a rotation? No, they're still committed on towards A. The stack is here, and there's no time for CLG.
13 seconds, it all breaks down all the way towards the site. Slow, acid, everything in the way. Rise also caught out before the pit goes down. Gen-G have bought more than enough time. It's the last one for the half as well, making it another 7-5. What a great one. What a nice back and forth between these 2 teams. The sides will switch. We'll be right back after this break. A lot of the times where we're laid back on these pistol rounds, whatever happens kind of happens, but it's going to be so important for Gen-G to win. This one can obviously bleed over to 2, and just like what happened on Ascent, can tie up that entire score. Really important for them to win this round, and just like CLG, move in close, quietly towards that A site. Trademark, though, up. Toxic Screen and that Poison Cloud ready on site to deny the plant. Han in a position to go for some crazy shock darts as well. Eyes maybe playing off the contact. It'll be Lynn, and the Sheriff is going to be looking at to have the inkling of information. Now every single type of toxicity goes up in forms of smokes and clouds. Han is ready for the shock, and Lynn's trying to back her up completely. I'm not finding a little bit of that damage. The arrows don't come in immediately, and the wall, the setup is up for Gen-G.
And there's not going to be a flank in this one. That space secured for Gen-G, so it will just be a fight on one front, and Bungie already charging in.
Looks like they're just kind of caught off the plan they had for A overall. Bungie will just have to brute force this in. Han also finding kills she shouldn't be, just casually walking down the side of Maze, and a third one as well. The fourth finally at belt. Han has all angles locked down.
Han is a monster. She's Sova. She doesn't even need the information though. Just a walk up in an execution. Spritly wanted to get that done to make this comeback possible, but is ripped away from it.
You say a round Gen-G needed. That's a round Gen-G had. In the bag. They dodged all utility. This time over peaking is going to come at a cost. You're going to be looking at the barrels of Spectres and that one sheriff that Claudia has, but she'll be active with the Headhunter way late in the round in the game. I see a little bit of a lurk possibly coming up from Lily. That might be important towards the mid round a little bit, but they're just doing things as usual, going straight for that A site once again. I think Han should be ready for a few shocks this time. Lin will not have the chance to overpeak on the left. You need to bolster up on the right. Challenge top rafter, challenge back site, look for these angles and play with power and numbers.
Is this one of the... Okay, I was about to say, is this one of those combo setups? Nope! Lin just charges forward, takes the head off the Viper. You can't have a snake bite if you don't have a Viper, and well, now CLG don't even have a man advantage. Just retake, even with the superior weapons, could be difficult. They're walking straight into the Lion's Den. However, still utility on Han to clear this space.
No armor either on the side of Gen-G, so a lot of these shots will be hitting hard. The shock darts will be that much more damageful as well. Bungie already on the backside, looking for so many shots. Claudia finds one of her own once again. Maze being broken down. They're solving the problems within this equation. The wall goes up and buys enough time for some more defusal to roll in. This is going to be tough. Amisha needs to win this one. Has some time though. It's very early. And that spike plant, and even with the big wide swing T-Ray, with the perfect play, it's stopped by the accuracy from Amisha.